nick.rotorheads with Nick, Sage, and Johnny.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Rip.
Alright, so we have now 32 minutes to make this episode happen.
Nah, I can stay up a little longer.
Nope, you are going to bed at midnight.
We have 32 minutes.
Hello everyone, Sage here, and before we start the show, I just wanted to remind everybody that the RC Heli Nation 5 Fun Fly is coming up September 14th through 17th. It's going to be great times with good friends flying, great pilot raffle, competitions. I would recommend anybody who's curious to check it out. Registration's up on RC Flight Deck. Hope to see you there. Hello everybody. And welcome back. I guess we've been gone for a little while. We took a little bit of a break. Hashtag corn pollinator got busy. And Jonas has been working. I mean, I'm kind of amazed. I didn't know anybody could get that guy to work, but he's been working.
What?
He's been working. He's been working, and so we've been crazy busy, but we've been dying to get back to it. And so yeah, you might have noticed things have changed a little bit. This isn't real flight anymore, Dorothy.
It's not.
Rip, Dorothy.
I thought this was just a new airfield.
Yeah.
No. Your
I mean-
powers of perception are struggling.
Well, technically we have all these helis in real flight as well.
Yeah, that's probably true, but they don't look this good.
That's true.
If they don't fly this good.
And they are not as accurate.
Ha. Ha.
We have moved
Get it?
to IRCHA, and I think we'll be staying here for a while. Hopefully. Yeah, I mean...
Hopefully this sim is going to stay with us.
Yeah. Well, I mean, can't take it away from me, even if its development ever ceased. You know?
Yeah. Nah,
It's
only if
it's got what I want in
Steam-
it. So.
Like
So
only
Steam's gonna
if
steal it all.
yeah, only if Steam's gonna go insolvent or something.
True. But
Rip
I don't
Steam.
I've
think we gotta
been-
worry about that.
I've
So
been meaning to
anyway,
buy a hard drive for just that specific purpose. Put everything
Yeah.
on. But
Yeah, guys, why aren't we flying accuracy?
because
why aren't we, or why
Freaking
are
awesome.
What
And-
what is the reason we are using the sim so heavily lately?
Because it's accurate.
I don't know, Jonas. What is the answer to this difficult riddle?
What are we supposed to say here?
The answer to this difficult riddle is because I work for them now.
Yeah, I was gonna kind of let you
Yay.
announce that, so I didn't really want to.
First thing
I
would
wasn't
be
sure if we were supposed
it
to
would be
mention
totally
this,
wrong to
or-
still use real flight now, and second thing, I'm building all these wonderful helicopters for this beautiful sim, so why the fuck not?
Negative
use
pitch.
it? Fuck
Well,
off.
you're one half of the helicopter modeling team.
Yay. Yeah, right.
Yeah, so everyone that's been bugging Johnny for months about getting a new Logo 700 in the sim, here you go. He's flying it right now.
Yeah. Also, Sage is working on some beautiful scale helicopters and made all the compass stuff.
And he made an ESC.
And he's actually the dude in charge of creating components now. Sage, I will need rail 626 soon. In pins.
Okay, fair enough. I'll put it on the to-do list.
Yay.
So, what have you guys been up to, Nick? I think we need some sort of IRCHA report from you.
Yeah.
So you were there. You were boots on the ground,
That I was.
and I was not, because it's a long way away from.
Alrighty. So yeah, I was at IRCHA this year, and I have some pictures and stuff of it. Most didn't really take too many videos this year, as there was a lot of big professional cameras running around, so I was figuring there was gonna be all kinds of great videos that would be way better than what I could take.
There have been
But
I was actually
there-
kind of surprised. There are a bunch of videos come out of IRCHA this year.
And you know what's weird is for how many big professional cameras that were around that everyone was using, there's really not many videos that have come out so far. We just got the one released from, who was the big one that just came out? I don't know who it was.
I'm not sure.
A Main? Was it A Main that put one out?
I don't know. Is that the one that you sent me yesterday, or you sent
Yeah.
us? Yeah.
Yeah, I sent you guys one.
Oh,
so we could
the
put
one
that,
I didn't
like,
even
in
watch.
the description.
Yeah, that
they
video
had
contains
they got
one of the single best crashes I've ever seen.
Yeah, that has Paul. What's his name? It starts with an A for his last name.
Andreoli.
But it has his logo 700 going straight into the ground.
Oh,
And it
that.
was one impressive.
Oh
crash.
my God! Was that the logo 700 everyone sent me pics of? Like,
Yes, that was just in pieces everywhere.
I
Dude, yeah.
should really watch that video.
That was
Yeah,
a
so they
freaking
have it in
yard sale
slow
on it.
motion. Yeah. So you know it's good when the whole main gear just departs the helicopter and every other piece is everywhere to be found.
Yeah, the everything departed the everything.
Yeah. The only thing left intact with this is radio, basically. So
Why does Paul always manage to break his heli so badly?
it was impressive to watch, though.
Oh my god.
And it was just, the sound. It was just like going. You could hear it going down wide open. It was going to overspeed and then just dead silent.
It is frustrating
Just
that I
stop.
didn't watch it. Fuck.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's an impressive one. So we can put that link in the description. The crash is at like 5:12. If you want to just skip to that.
Wow.
I'd say
but,
watch
yeah.
the whole thing though. It's a really well done video.
Yeah. I say it's a nice long video that shows everything and just a lot of in it.
This means I will actually have to watch this. Oh God.
Yeah, so other than that, IRCHA was fun. The Friday weather was not so hot. It was pretty cold and the wind was really strong. So no one was really having fun on Friday, but Saturday was a lot more fun as it was nice weather, it was warm, and the wind was fairly calm, so everyone got some good flights in. I did some flights, did another inverted auto, keeping those going, trying not to destroy my helicopter, as I'm sure it's gonna happen.
Rip.
Well,
But
just landed
other
on
than
the
that,
head
IRCHA
button.
was-
That's what it's there for. That's what it's there for.
If I was capable, yeah, I'll try that. I mean, maybe I'll rip a ball link or two.
Fuck you.
Other than that, that's been my life
Wait.
lately. I haven't really done anything else.
Really?
Just
You didn't
did
do
some
anything today?
Corn pollination. No, oh, you're right. I did go to a
Hashtag
fun flight
pollinator.
today. Thought we were gonna save that for next episode,
Well,
but here we are.
okay,
So
fine.
yeah,
No,
I
it's
was
a
a
teaser.
fun flight today. All right,
Cool.
so yeah.
Now
More
remember all the
information
cool
on
stuff that
later.
you did today. Now you have to talk about it a week.
I mean, it's all right. Let's save it for next week.
Mhm.
And I have a fun flight tomorrow, so maybe I'll get some video there
What
of people crashing.
the? Same
What?
same fun
Yeah.
fly?
Nah, different field.
Wait.
Rip.
Tomorrow's actually a club picnic.
Oh.
Today was a fun flight, another club.
Picnic.
Yeah, it's food.
Okay, I pick you, Nick.
Oh, that's
That's
weird.
nice.
Picnic
Aww.
How do you say it in German?
Picnic.
Alrighty then, next conversation. Sage, what have you been doing?
Let's see. Last week I went to the coast. I did not take a helicopter because I decided that I did not want to spend all the time cleaning sand and stuff out of the helicopter.
Boring.
Yeah,
Should
so
have done it.
I know I really should have because the place we stayed actually had like it kind of had this like back patio thing, and then it was like on this bluff. So I could have flown off of that and then flown like 75 feet above the beach, which would have
Why
been
so high?
pretty
That's
cool.
boring.
Well, no,
Get low.
because the house we stayed at was like on a cliff.
Excuses. That's all I hear.
Okay.
You can
Complete
fly below the
disregard for what I'm
horizon.
saying.
Johnny did an auto below the horizon. Why can't you fly below it?
I probably could, but why would I want to stand somewhere and fly below eye level?
Because it's fucking amazing. Or at least
It's
fly
horribly
on
hard.
eye level.
Yeah,
or
I mean,
on
it's just like
ground level, the ground level you're standing on. Like, I had that slope and I flew over it.
that's where I
and it
that's
was-
what I
it
would
was-
fly it at.
Stop.
Ever wanted to make yourself crash? Because that's how you do it.
The slope from the auto video where I went below ground level actually was the coolest thing ever.
That
If you-
was pretty cool, and you could do something cool like that here too. but I just wouldn't do the majority of the flying below my eye level.
But to be
Yeah,
fair,
but
in
you
that auto
can,
video,
and that is the
you
great
could have went
thing.
way lower.
Dude, you can fly on eye level and not care about ramming it into the ground because
I
there
know.
is no ground.
I know. That's why I would fly it at about eye level.
I like the chance of ramming it in better.
Yeah.
Ew.
Well, you need every chance you can get.
That was good. I'll give you that one.
But right now I'm waiting. I ordered a 16-tooth pinion for the HD 500. Jonas kind of pointed out to me that somebody had figured out that you can make those work. So I should actually be getting that today, and I think I got to do a little bit of Dremel work on it, but then I'll be putting a 16-tooth pinion in the EXO, and so I'm actually going to try it at 2100 because there's a stretch kit that's supposed to be coming out pretty soon, and I want to be able
Wow, so you won't need like 5,000?
to... You really don't need that. You need to write about 2400 right now.
24. So you're going to go for 21?
Yeah, because there's a 550 stretch coming out.
Alright, that's cool actually.
And
And
then the VTX 557s and everything is golden.
you don't really need 24. 24 is just really kind of where it wakes up if you want to do like harder.
Weren't they running like 32 on it though?
I mean, it might have been done, but that's not the norm. Like the manual tells you not to run over 2600.
Right.
I mean, they might have tested it at 32. I know they
You can do the
tested,
math.
but because I mean, I've
Do
seen
the math
goblins
on the
run
bolts,
up
on the
to
blades,
like
on
3,000.
everything.
Yeah.
Goblin 500s and stuff run it over 3,000. It's insane though.
That
Like
is
you,
stupid.
not necessary. I don't know.
Rip energy.
In all intent, for all intents and purposes, it flies a lot like the Goblin 500, except for it is my setup is a hair lighter, mostly just because of the battery weight, and the cyclic feels better to me. But other than that, it,
Now think about how amazing it'll feel with the VTX blade.
I know it'll be even better.
Life changing. To be fair, I did put a sticker on the bottom of my helicopter, so I am ultimate fanboy now.
Wait, what?
I put the VTX sticker on the bottom of my canopy.
I put one on my car, but I didn't put one on my canopy because it was way too
Alright.
large.
Yeah, it actually is. I have a picture of it I can put out. It doesn't look good, but it's there.
Good thing Sage is editing this one.
Oh, am I?
Yes, you are.
I mean, you did say earlier when you were eating your burrito something about you editing, so
What?
yeah.
I don't know about that. Anyway.
Okay, let's get what I've been up to.
I
Get
don't
no
know.
one
I don't know
cares.
if I want to talk about that.
Okay. Because I don't know either.
What have you been up to? What have you been up to lately? Not flying.
When was the last time we talked about this, actually?
I don't know. After you
Depends,
flew
talked
one
about
It's
what?
been like... Dude. Okay, last time...
You've been to a fun fly.
I have not...
Yeah, you did that whole auto thing and
Yep.
all that.
Yeah. We,
No one's seen that.
My flying club visited another flying club here in Germany, and we went there for a weekend, and they had this amazing flying field we talked about with the little, like, yeah, the slope where you could fly down and stuff. And we used the opportunity because my friend bought an amazing camera. I don't know what it is. We can put it up on screen. And we decided to take another auto video with my Logo 700. And then I did that, and I crashed it in the process, and it was amazing, and yay.
I don't know if you could even call that a crash.
Yeah, that was like a small accident.
It was like an unintended inverted landing.
So,
like,
to
okay,
be fair, hold on. What were you trying to do there?
I first thought, why not land inverted? And then I decided, oh no, it's a stupid idea. Clicked bail out. Bail out didn't work because Tribunus messed the fuck up. And even Scorpion admitted that in their latest patch notes. Yeah, fixed startup and bailout issues with Vega.
Yeah,
well, thank
it
you.
did say that.
Well, yeah, thank you. Thanks a lot. I experienced that firsthand. So yeah, landed inverted, ripped the ball link, whatever. Friend actually found one in his logo 480 parts, one for the logo 700 Extreme, and I was like, wow, that just saved my weekend. What a coincidence. And yeah, I won a bet. Haha. Sage, wanna tell people about this?
I bet him that he couldn't do a freaking hero loop auto. I bet him a set of tail blades.
A specific set of tail blades.
Well, I bet him a set of VTX 107s when they're out. But he opted not to wait for that and instead got him a set of RotorTech 106s.
Yay.
Oh, I didn't know this.
Yeah. Okay.
No, you know.
So,
Well, that's
Yeah.
boring.
a set of
Why would you do
RotorTech
those?
106s. I can get those for like $30 shipped to my house from AIM.
Yeah, how much are they for
55
Germany?
fucking dollars to buy them and get them to him.
What?
Oh my god, dude. No more bets.
Yeah, I was like, that seems like that one screwed you.
Wait. How did that cost you $55?
Because of fucking, I had to pay VAT because the shipping address was in. No, wait a minute.
What?
You had to pay VAT. I ended up just sending
you just
money.
sent me the money, and
Yeah.
yeah.
And the
You
euro.
sent me the money.
Yeah, and it was about $55 because I had to send it to you in euros.
Wow.
Yep.
The dollar.
It was
went
only
to
like
shit,
30.
dude,
It was
Trump.
like 38 euros or
Trump.
something like that.
What? 36 euros.
Yeah. Damn near $55.
Yeah.
That's a nice meme.
Oh well. Thanks for the blades.
Oh
I
yeah,
got
no
them on my
problem, no
700.
problem. I just now I just know I can't
Yeah.
bet against you anymore. It's just not safe.
I mean, yeah, it usually doesn't go well when you try and bet against him.
That's fucking
He
hard to
manages
do
pull shit
on
off
the
somehow.
on the first try. That was the stipulation too. Was first try.
Yeah, but it was not like it was just fly down, flare, and do the fucking pyro loop.
Yeah.
I mean, you almost didn't make it though.
Yeah, you're right. That
There
it was
was-
just that easy, Jonas. That's why I do them all the time.
I bet I could do it.
Um,
Sure do.
You know
What are we
what?
video.
betting, Sage?
I'm not taking that bet. I don't think you could do it, but I'm not taking that bet.
Me either.
Wait, what? With Nick?
What? If I tried it, yeah, it wouldn't end as pretty.
Yeah, do it first try, and I'll buy you a freaking second logo 700.
Holy shit, I'm going to try this. I don't care. It's worth it.
Well, if you make it, you'll have a spare. If you don't make it, you'll need a spare.
Then I gotta buy one. No, I mean, I'll break like blades, maybe it'll boom. Nothing too bad. If I get it, I get a whole new kit. Like, how could I argue with that?
Hey, I technically just
I don't
did
know.
one.
I'm gonna study that video and I'm gonna watch it and I'm gonna do it. And you're gonna regret it.
Okay. But first try.
First try
First try.
in real life.
IRL.
All right, I'm gonna watch this video
So who-
of you doing it because I'm gonna make this happen.
Well, Jonas, you got anything else?
Oh, we stretched the Oblivion and are working on a new rotor head.
Ooh, I didn't
For
know this.
Anyone who doesn't know this, the Oblivion is like an open source 3D printed 300 size helicopter. We just stretched it to 280 millimeter blades. This was also the first set of SAB blades I bought. The Fireball blades, the SAB Thunderbolt 280, and I'm actually positively surprised. These things were balanced well, they look amazing, and they fly really good. The 690s flew like shit, to be honest, but the small ones are actually good.
Oh,
And
right
yeah,
on.
we are working on a new rotor head for the helicopter, and that might lead to an entire V2, but we're not too sure about that yet. we'll see how it turns out.
Right on.
Yeah, and I think that's it for my recent... Oh, no, I got a set of Rail 626 blades today for my 600 because, yeah, just wanted to try something different than Edge, and we will see how that goes until VTX 607s or 617s are ready, whatever they're gonna be if Ryan finally makes a decision at some point.
When are you gonna go fly those rails?
Tomorrow? I don't know.
I'm interested to see what you. I'm really interested to see what you think.
Okay. We'll report. Weight and CG is actually interesting. Weight is 147 grams. That's actually lighter than Edge 603.
Yeah.
And the CG is like at 51%. So I expect great things in terms of lock number.
Yeah.
And controllability and control power and mask moment. Yeah, we'll report. We'll see.
Sweet. Well,
Oui.
does let's see. There's a little bit of news.
Oh God.
Let's see. I'll start with the one that
There's been a lot of news, but
but we're gonna see what we can remember.
so where are you starting?
Protoss Nitro.
All right, it's a good spot to start.
I'm actually excited for this. Is the first Protoss I'm excited.
Can we have it for accuracy though? Please, please with the cherry on top.
I do believe that we're gonna try. I've already talked to Alex a little bit. He seemed interested, so it's just I think it's a matter of them getting everything 100% squared away, and then if there's any paperwork they're doing. But yeah, I think that they want to get it to us. Alex is really happy. Seems to be really happy with the way accuracy is flying and stuff. So I bet he's gonna want one in there. But I'm excited for it. I mean, I think people know this because I'm not really shy about it, but I've never been super stoked about how the Max looks, and it's just a preference thing. I know, like, it's a great helicopter. It's just like I've just never loved the way that it looks, but I love the way that the Nitro looks because it looks like a giant 380, and I like the way the 380 looks.
That's wow. I actually never noticed that.
Yep, looks just like a giant 380 with smoke.
But yeah,
I love it.
it's actually.
I mean, I will probably pre-order day one. I'm just like I'm ready for another Nitro. So, it is almost exactly in every way that I feel like it counts. It's a lot like the 7 HP conversion I have right now. It has a lot of the same features. Electronics placement is somewhat similar. Fuel tanks under the main shaft. They weigh
Perfect.
They weigh almost like they're within like probably 100 grams of each other dry, with the 7 HP being a little bit heavier.
That is amazing.
Yeah, so I'm really excited because I love flying that 7 HP, but I know if I ever broke a frame or anything on it, it's going to be expensive to get it back in the air, and the Protoss is going to be a more economical thing to fly, and I definitely am flying even more, probably.
You guys think Jesse's having fun? I think so. I think it's auto time. Could be wrong. No blades time. Big inverted auto. Oh, he's tumbling. Nice. Good. Give it up for folks. Jesse Cavros, Protos Nitro, MSH USA. Good job, buddy.
So what else?
Yeah.
What else we got?
So, Switchblades is looking for a new design,
Yeah.
which I am really, really happy about because I think everyone knows this already, but I think the current Switchblades design, it just looks unnatural. It goes against the flow of every other blade design. And now they put up like a survey on Facebook where people could vote for their favorite design. And I mean, everyone and their dog know by now that Switchblades are just rebranded Edge Blades after Revco went insolvent. And well, design number 6 on their sheet looks a lot like IRCHA, and I would really love to see that come back.
Yeah, of all the ones on their sample, that one is the one I like the best.
Yeah. And I also talked to Bert, and maybe we will have Switchblades in accuracy soon. Maybe with
Oh.
design number 6. That would be so cool.
That would be the greatest.
Yeah.
I know that a lot of people really like Switchblade.
Yep. Especially with a fresh, new, pretty design.
Yeah.
Would really welcome that. Georges Van Gansen has been testing the 300 amp Tribunus ESC.
300 amp?
So much powers.
I need
300
it.
amps, and I think the housing is almost the same as the 200.
So many amps.
Really small form factor. Yeah, it's like insane.
High speed.
300 amps.
High.
Let's overamp everything.
Oh, good luck.
Except that ESC.
I'm guessing this is
Yeah,
for
this
like
is gonna be
speed.
interesting for speed, where you pull lots of amps and weight matters, because I think
Yeah.
they want to limit speed to 5 kilograms. I'm not sure about this, but I heard they are gonna impose a speed limit. No, not a speed limit.
weight limit.
A weight limit on speed.
You know, I don't really get that, to tell you the truth.
Me either.
I kind of
Whatever.
feel like
Who
the
cares?
point should be to go as fast as possible, and if you've got to be, if the point's to go as fast as possible, like why create these artificial parameters to make it even harder when like no one,
Yep.
like yeah, I don't know, seems weird to me.
Yeah, what else we got? When we did the last episode, were the 557s out yet?
I think they were the first batch was
Yeah,
coming
I
out.
think I talked about it before.
Oh,
Because remember, I'm pretty sure I said I crashed it, which, yeah, I did. In case we didn't talk about it, I got 557s on my dad's helicopter. I took it out and started flying it, beat on it, and ESC came unsidered, and I crashed the brand new blade.
Oh, that's right.
good job.
But the blades are okay, though, which is all that mattered. Yeah, at this point, we're just still waiting for parts for the helicopter.
Yeah, I'm waiting for him to come back into stock so I can get us.
Yeah.
Hurry, Mikado USA.
Well, I need the exo stretch to come out first. I need to make sure
Yeah, that might help.
that they'll fit. But I'm guessing
Actually, Hurry Canna
I'm
needs to make more blades more efficiently, more quickly.
yeah, probably tough.
Oh well.
I'm guessing they built the exo stretch around the RotorTech 550. So,
Yeah, sure, why not?
well, they use the RotorTech 516s as the stock 500 size blades. So I'm hoping that they didn't just switch brands randomly and go with a straight 550 blade.
I find it funny that they don't have their own blades for
Well,
that.
yeah, I don't know. It's kind of interesting. They used to. They're still 700 blades. I don't know if it's worth it
I mean,
though. There's so many.
Seb was so proud of their blades.
Yeah, I don't know. Some
Um,
people like them.
Told so many weird things about their blades manufacturing, so why wouldn't they have their own blades?
I don't know. Maybe they decided it just wasn't worth it. I mean, Mikado doesn't have their own
Probably.
blades.
Oh, they do?
Not really. They have VTX, but VTX
That's not, I mean,
aren't
not really. VTX is kind of
Yeah.
separate,
They
though.
they are a separate company. Just
Contracted.
like they used edges before that. So I
Yeah,
mean,
true.
there's SAB really and Align. They make their own blades. Gowie doesn't make their own blades. I mean, they have Halos.
SAB makes their own blades.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But Align just goes to Hawk and lets them.
Right, but I mean,
Just to clarify.
Yeah,
and it's
but
still,
the
like,
Compass
their own
blades are also
company,
Hawk
like,
blades.
name.
Yeah.
so even
So no one really makes their own blades, per se.
except SAB.
Oh, and just
Well,
for
is
notice,
it
if
really
anyone from
even
Compass
theirs, or-
tells you
Yeah.
Halo and Edge came from Hawk as well, they did not. That is a story someone came up with. That's just not true.
Halo or Funky, and Edge are too.
Yep, Halo and Edge have always been
Um,
funky.
But when Compass did have their blades, they were Hawk blades. So, oh, and sorry, Nick. Yes, SAB does make their own blades. They made blades for a long time before they made helicopters.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they made
Uneducated.
carbon fiber blades. Like they were probably
Uneducated
one
is the story of my
of the
life.
earlier ones making like actual carbon fiber blades.
SAB Red Devils. I still have a set.
Huh.
255s.
Huh.
Actually, why do I still have them? They aren't even mine.
What? Okay, so what else is new? There's got to be something else new.
Accuracy is getting a lot of love lately.
I can get you new stuff, so let me look. I'm currently trying to plug in my phone.
Let's see. There's new shafts coming for the new Henslet machine, the TDF.
A new
Yeah,
shaft?
for Scorpion
For
motors.
Scorpion motors.
Ooh.
So if you're getting a TDF, I'm guessing you probably know what you're doing. But they're making special
Yeah.
shafts for you. Scorpion's giving you the special. I kind of want one of those TDFs, but I just don't want to pay for it. And I crash too much. Like I'd have to buy it.
So let's see. What other news do we have?
I wish they brought the TDR head back.
Yeah.
If it had the TDR head, I'd be all over that thing, but I don't like the TDR2 head.
Yeah, I know.
Just optical thing. We should make one for accuracy.
Yeah, I'd love that.
This is gonna be complicated with the linear service.
Oh, yeah.
Poor Zane.
Crit.
Well, I couldn't think of anything else really.
I can't really either.
Okay, what the whole point of this episode was gonna be was the lines, or how to make your flying look professional and good and excellent. And the secret is simply called lines. You have to imagine that when you fly your helicopter on the field, you don't want to be all over the place. Like, it looks like crap if I do a pyroflip over here without any reference or like without any system. So what you do is you stay on the so-called flight line for this, and there are actually 4 lines and 1 altitude you want to stick to. The system is actually pretty simple. You have one line that is like parallel to the runway on this field, like just orthogonal to where you're facing. I'm flying left and right on it for everyone listening, because we are probably gonna put this out as an audio podcast only as well. Rip Sage. And then you have one line directly in front of you, away from you, here, parallel with where you're facing. Currently flying on that one as well. And then you also have the 45-degree lines. One over here. And once we get back to the middle, wow. One over here. So it's basically this, yeah, a half star actually, which is also the maneuver we're gonna do later. And yeah, you want to keep your flight on these lines while maintaining a consistent altitude. So let me just give you a couple examples. If you want to do, say, a loop, you start on the horizontal line, come in at a set altitude, let's just say, yeah, horizon level, then you do your loop and come out at that level again, and I suck at flying. Yeah, but it's just, you want to keep that loop on the line, centered in front of you, and come out at the same altitude. Another example would be a funnel. You want to start in the middle and have the funnel extend evenly to both sides, so it's symmetrical, and have the closest point to you and the... Wow, I just flew into something there. The closest point to you and the farthest point away from you, you want to keep those on the center line. Keep the diameter consistent, keep your altitude, and keep the funnel round on these lines. That is actually a key point in competitions as well, with set maneuvers, how well you can stick to these lines. If you want to do a piro flip, do it in the point where all the lines meet, right in the center where your horizontal and like your not vertical, but the line straight out in front where they meet. Just keep the piro flip there. If you want to do a pogo, make sure to always come out at the same altitude and keep it in that center spot. If you, I don't know, what else maneuvers could we do? If you like want to fly out and do a loop and come back, keep it on the center line. If you want to do a mirror, keep it on the center line. If you want to do a piro tic-tac towards you, keep it on the center line. This is actually the secret no one told me until I was flying for 3 years. And after I knew this, my flight suddenly looked good. 45-degree lines. I know, just 45-degree loops. Come in, go over to the center line, stall, go to the 45-degree line, come back into the center. There's so much stuff you can do with these lines, and there's actually one video on YouTube that demonstrates it absolutely brilliantly, perfectly. It's a flight from Kyle Dahl back in, I think, 2011, when the Logo 800 Extreme was announced. It's titled Logo 700 Extreme Raw Blade Sound, I think, and that was like the cleanest flight from Kyle Dahl I've ever seen. And it utilizes these lines perfectly. It utilizes all the lines, it shows you altitude control, it shows you the center point. It's just like, if anyone asks me about the lines, I tell them to go watch that video. That specific video is the best example you can possibly get for lines. And yeah, by keeping your flight on these lines, it just makes you a better pilot, really. I think that's all there is to say about lines.
Yeah. It's not something that I always pay attention to, but I do find that when I do pay attention to it, that it does force me to clean things up a little bit. There's something about the symmetry that just looks really cool.
Yeah, I mean, to add to that, like, I've been trying to do it more lately after me and Johnny talked about it, like, a while ago. And it definitely changes
a while ago
how...
when we recorded this already, but then my hard drive disk died.
I mean, actually, we talked about it way before that, too, and I just never did it. And then recently I tried to actually do it, and it does change, like, a lot how your flying looks. Like, it looks cleaner. Even if your, like, maneuver isn't perfect, if you stay, like, on those lines relative, it actually looks a whole much nicer.
That is true. Yeah, and just giving you a reference to tidy up everything. It's
and it's a lot harder than it sounds to follow one of those lines.
It is.
This should be like this should be like something that comes with every helicopter kit. Like, hey, look, these are your lines. Fly on them.
It really kind of is a
I-
101 thing, but at the same time, it's not necessarily something that's natural to our discipline. It's kind of more a pattern flying.
Yeah, true. But I mean, if you want to get into competition type flying, into professional kind of 3D, if you just want to progress and make your flights look good, you will not find your way around these lines.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
I think it would help if there was like a stronger competition scene. I mean, I would imagine that about maybe 2% of heli pilots get into it thinking, I want to compete at this.
That's true.
Whereas I think there's a little bit stronger competition culture with like airplanes and stuff. So there's more serious training. I mean, I can think of two, I think, 3D classes that are available in the U.S. One's the Todd Bennett 3D Freestyle School. I think there's another one like blank called. So, yeah, I mean, I don't disagree. It'd be great if there was a little slip of paper that came with every kit, like, you know. But I just don't know if there's even like the fact that it's not just shows how far it is out of everybody's like. Dude, I think for a long time the attitude has been if you can keep your helicopter in the air, you're doing great. You know what I mean?
I think that's still the
Yeah, right.
attitude.
I mean, obviously.
So
But
I think
yeah.
that's part of the reason why it kind of feels like lost knowledge. There's just up until the last few years, and I do feel like in the last few years there's been kind of just like almost a explosion in pilots, and I think it's because of flybar. I think it and sims, maybe even sims and micros being better has helped with that too. But I feel like the overall level of flying, the amount of people that can actually fly decent 3D and stuff, and not like crash all the time is much more than it has been in the past. And so maybe if things like, you know, as a whole, the skill level continues to rise in the hobby, then maybe more stuff like that.
Yeah.
Back
Probably.
to basics we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Practice your basics. Don't rely on rescue. Rescue sucks.
All right, Jonas. The half star. What is this madness?
The half star. The half star is a maneuver that utilizes all of these lines, and Kyle Dahl came up with it, and it's just genius. It's just a series of 5 rainbows. So you start out in the middle. That's at least the way I do it. I usually fly in from the right. Let me actually do it the way I usually enter it. I come in from the right, do a nose down wall and push it over into the first rainbow, pull back, 45 degree, wow, I suck. Oh
I mean,
god,
we knew that.
Whoa.
to my defense, I haven't flown in like years.
Whoa.
Okay.
I should have bet he couldn't do this one on his first.
Come in, wall,
I mean, you're right. I can't do it right now.
no, my helicopter flies terribly. Wait, Nick, are you still stuck?
Yep. Yeah, I've just given up at this point.
Yeah, same for me. My helicopter's not lifting. Okay, pull back, then 45 degrees. Roll, 45 degrees back there, and pitch back there. And I still didn't do it right, because I am fucking terrible at flying at this point.
Man,
Yes, so
And this kid
I'm gonna
is why
fail
you
at
gotta
this
stay
one.
one
flying.
rainbow,
I am a fail so hard.
45 degree rainbow, aileron rainbow, another 45 degree rainbow, and elevator back rainbow. I'm happy with that one. Well, fourth try. Let's just cut out the other 3
Okay,
attempts.
well, I'll go ahead and give it a try. So you come in from the right,
Have mercy.
and you pop it into a rainbow and back. So this 45
back
one
to the center.
is kind of tough for me. Okay, there we go. Side.
Yeah, that works. Yeah, aileron rainbow, then
45. Oh, that's
left
bad.
aft. Yep.
And then 4.
Yeah, almost.
Gosh, that's just one
Almost.
that takes practice, though. It's like those 45 degrees are kind of tough not to get like a little wild on.
Yeah, the 45 degrees were like the hardest thing to learn for me, because 45 degrees is not a natural direction to push the stick for a rainbow.
No, it's not. Okay,
Um,
so come back. 40. Man. Toasted.
Kyle Dahl actually was in a Smack Talk episode a while ago, and he did that thing, pyro reversing and flipping and whatever, and it was crazy. Let me do a variation if I can do it with this helicopter. He came in and did actually. Wow, my heli just crashed mid-air. I didn't even touch the ground. Rip collision detection. Okay, what he did was, one full flip per rainbow, like this, then 45 full flip, 45 full flip
what?
back, full roll, full flip, and full flip back here.
Ah, that's kind of.
Yeah, and then he did it pure reversing, but no, I am not pure reversing this one. Not that I could. Because I can totally not.
That's nonsensical. That's fantasy talk.
That's Kyle Dahl.
Oh man.
He also did a pure reversing sidewinder, while sidewinder is a pure tick-tocking circle with 12 pure tick-tocks.
That's quite a maneuver.
Yeah, half star. Just practice your rainbows and then put them all together and hopefully don't suck as much as I
Or
do.
me. Oh god. Yeah, I'm gonna actually practice that one because I really like the way that looks. I just those 45 degree that they're tough for me.
Yeah. Okay. It's kind of late. Didn't I want to go to bed?
Yeah, no,
sometime
you're
soon?
not going to bed.
I mean, nah, you're good.
No, you're fine. Thank you for joining us, everybody. We're happy to be back. You know, this show is just something. As we get busy, sometimes there's probably going to be breaks. It's a labor of love, and it takes a lot. We enjoy doing it, but just know we'll get the episodes out when we can. Thanks for joining us. We've got a new YouTube channel, which you might notice. So go ahead and if you subscribe to the other one, you're going to want to subscribe to the new one to get all
I'm gonna lose so many subscribers over this.
to get the updates and stuff. The reason we're moving to a new channel is so that we can put out an audio version that's accessible through iTunes and other podcast finding places. So that just
Otherwise, you would just get my helicopter videos as audio as well, and that would suck.
and
And
Mario
to
Kart
those
too.
of you
Nobody
that
wants
are
to listen
now
to Mario
on-
Kart videos.
Yeah. To those of you that are in the format, welcome.
Hey, I haven't uploaded Mario Kart in like years. That was just.
Thankfully.
I don't even suck at it.
It's because you got bad. Anyway, thanks for joining us, guys.
Well, hopefully, Nick, your helicopter
Yeah.
works the whole time next time.
I mean, I'll work on some internet stuff and get it figured out.
Yeah, you work on some internet stuff.
Yeah, your internet sucks.
Because we have been having router issues, so I'm sure that's why.
Probably.
So-
Fix it.
Yeah.
We'll get it fixed. Next week, I'll be in the episode more flying.
Yay.
Yay.
See you guys later.
Alrighty.
Bye.
See ya.